Alright, today the learning goal is to collect data, which we already have, and to determine the standard deviation. That is what we did yesterday for company A. Today, your goal is to be able to do company B entirely on your own, okay? Now, if you need help or if you forgot the formulas for Excel, it's okay. I will help you. I will show you. I will model it for you. So let's actually review the one for company A. I'm going to bring it up on the screen. Okay. Did we find the final deviation being 3.07 yesterday?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. So let's talk about today what that number actually means. Okay, so we did all these calculations, starting with the wait time, the average, then we subtracted it, then we squared it, then we added it all up, which was 188, right? What do we do after we added? To find the average? After you add, what do? Divide into however many there was. How many entries is there? 20. So then we found the average deviations, which is the distance from the mean, was 9.4275. But why was that not my final answer? We have to square root it because we squared it. Okay, so the opposite of squaring is square rooting. Just like when we do Pythagorean theorem, at the end we always take the square root, right? So we took the square root of 9.4275 and we found that the standard deviation was 3.07. Thank you. Okay. So let's look at a visual of what that 3.07 means for this problem. Okay. So everybody look at the screen. Okay. If you have the slides open, then you can see this on your computer. But this is a visual of that standard deviation. What was it again? 3.07, right? So look at the screen. What is the orange line? What is that line? Not the median. The mean, the average, right? Which was 2.15 yesterday. So from that average, the standard deviation is 3.07, either minutes early or 3.07 minutes what? Late. So we have to write a report for our moderator to decide which company we're going to use. So I'm going to model for you doing the report for company A, and then you are going to do company B from the beginning all the way to the report. So the good news is that I've already seen a lot of classes do it today, and so I get to tell you and help you avoid some mistakes I've already seen. Okay. So everybody open your golden sheet where it says part 2. Okay. So I'm going to model for you how to write the report for company A, and your homework is going to be to do the report for company B. But before you leave class, we're going to make sure we do the calculations again that we did yesterday for company B, and that you have the right numbers, because I don't want you to write the report with incorrect numbers. I'm going to show you. Okay. Where's your All right, company A. So we did all the background work and all the calculations, and we found that the deviation was 3.07, either minutes early or minutes late from the mean. So we have to actually show that in the report. So we're going to take the mean, and we're going to add the standard deviation. Okay? That way when we write our answer, we have a range. Okay? So what was the mean again? 2.15? And my standard deviation was 3.07. Okay? Now someone please use the calculator and let me know what you get when you add those two wait times. Huh? How much? 4. Calculator. What do we get? Not 6. Thank you. 5.22. And what is this? 5.22 what? Minutes, thank you. Minutes of what? Wait time, good. Good. Alright, so if this is us waiting, what is the other side? Earlier, so what do we need to do with the number? We're not going to add, what are we going to do? Subtract. So now you're going to do the mean minus the standard deviation. Okay, because we got to connect everything. That way we can give our final consensus on the statistics of all the data. Okay. All right, so now let's calculate if we are arriving earlier than the mean wait time. What do we get? Say that again. Good. Negative 0.92 minutes of wait time. Okay. So as you're writing that, does it make sense for us to say, hey, you're going to wait negative 0.92 minutes? No. So mathematically, it makes sense in our head that we subtracted and it's negative, right? But we can't give this report to someone like in real life, right? You're not going to, if you're getting paid to do this, which people do get paid to do calculations like this, you can't give a report like that. So we got to make it into friendly words. Okay, so in other words, let me scroll down. The average delivery the average delivery is made sometime between, now which one do we want to write down first? Or should we write down first? The negative, yes. Between, what do I want to round 0.92 to? 1. Between 1 minute, what?
Early.
Early, good. Between 1 minute early and how would you finish it?
4.
4?
Yeah.
We went past 4 though.
No, it's 22 minutes later.
5.
And 22 seconds.
We can just make an estimate. 5 minutes late. Okay, so that's our report for which company? Company A. Good. So we did all, like I said, all the background calculations so that we could get to this part. The average delivery is made sometime between 1 minute early and 5 minutes late. Okay. Now, the next thing is that you're going to do this for company B. This is your goal. Okay. If you have to do it at home over the weekend later, that's fine. But the goal is so that you can get to this. I need you to get these numbers correct, the mean and the standard deviation. So let's open up our Excel sheets and let me tell you some errors that I saw earlier. First error was at the end of class, I asked everyone, did you get this number? And only like 4 people got it right. Because when they were calculating the deviations, they were subtracting the mean from company A, 2.15. Is that going to be the same average for company B? No. So on their Excel sheet, they didn't change the formula. They left it as mean minus 2.15, even though it changed. Okay, that was the first mistake, and they have to redo it now at home. The second mistake was some people forgot the equations on the little cells for Excel, which is okay. You just learned it yesterday, right? It's okay if you forgot it, if you don't remember exactly what to type on the cell. And so that's what I'm here to help you. But I can only help so much. So if someone in your table remembers, help each other, okay? On the cells. If you want to have it done with like one person only, one person do it on their Excel sheet and you just like follow along, I don't mind that if you work together. But you're probably not going to have it on your tablet if you don't do it on your own, okay? Another mistake was, I think that was it. Or they like their Excel sheet was like doing weird things, so just download a new copy from the calendar. Okay, everybody know where to find it if you need to download a new copy. Yes. Okay, let's get started. I'm gonna pause. Okay, so for the wait times, everyone got the average 2.95. Yes. Was anybody stuck on the average? Or are we good? We can move forward, fifth period? For the average, this table? Everybody got 2.95 right here? Okay, so can I move forward to this equation? Yes? Okay, so wait time minus the mean, which was 2.95. Did you get the right equation? Equal sign, and then you click the wait time, which is B5, right? And then type minus your new average, which is 2.95. And then press enter on it. Okay. Everybody good on there? Yes. Okay. And then to copy the deviations over, the formula is just equal sign and then just click the result for that column. And then it should just copy over all the results. Okay. Round to the hundreds. Alright. C5, this one? This one? Equals, and then just click the result. Okay. Alright, and then we square it. Anybody get stuck on the squaring? Good? Here? Oh, it already filled it in for you. So then if it filled it in for you, did everybody get 6095 for squared? Yes. So equals, and then click the deviation. And then your carrot top is shift 6 on your keyboard, and then 2. And then press enter. Alright, Frank, is yours good? Alright, did you get a 0 here? So if you got a 0, that's good because your deviations add up to 0. And then here is the total of the squared deviations. So you don't have that one? Alright, who hasn't added all the squared deviations? Alright, so to add the squared deviations, go to a cell and just double click and let's write the equation. Press equal sign and then type sum and then double click on the function for sum. And then you have to highlight all those cells to add them. So scroll up and click on the first cell and then just drag that blue box all the way down. And it'll add all of these square deviations. Okay? And then press enter. And you should get 60.95. Okay? But that's just adding them all up. What do we have to do to find the average after you add them? Divide by the amount of entries. So just click on another cell, either below it or next to it, just a new one, and write the formula for dividing that total. Okay? So equal sign, and then click the cell that you want to divide by 20, and then you press enter. And there's our average, 3.0475. How are we doing? Good? Okay, there's our average, but we squared everything, and you have to cancel a square. What's the opposite of squaring? Square rooting. So on another cell, you should do the formula to take the square root of that average. So equal sign, and then square root, and then you have to click the number you want to square root, and then press it. Okay? So what was the standard deviation for company B? 1.75. We're rounding. Okay. So company B's standard deviation is 1.75. So now you can write your report for company B with the correct numbers. Okay. On your paper right here.
The mean is the 2.95.
Yes, the mean is 2.95. Make sure you change it to that. This one? This one? Yeah, equal sign and then SQRT. Yeah, it should pop up when you start typing it. And then just click it. And then click on the cell you want to take square root. Did you get the same number? Yeah. Good. So that's your standard deviation for